day everyone and welcome back to Clara's Creation. Myself Clara Rodriguez. Need candlelight? Amoto. Myself Clara Rodriguez, the creator of Clara's Creation. Our today's topic figurous speech, which will be useful for standard 5th to 7th. Previously in Clara's Creation, I have uploaded a video on figurous speech introducing the definition of figurous speech. Also, a video is available on figurous speech under which I have covered alliteration, simile, and metaphor. We proceed further today. We are going to look into repetition, interrogation, and exclamation. Three different figurous speech. This is very simple, and from point of view of board exam, you do have this topic to make examination easy for students. This is the most easiest topic: repetition, interrogation, and exclamation. When same words are repeated for poetic effect, we call that repetition. Example: home sweet home. Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Here the word home is repeated twice in the statement for giving a better poetic effect, and so hence we call this figure of speech repetition. Now one thing is there, students, you just can't write a repetition, but you also have to provide an explanation, like the way I have mentioned over here in the rectangular block. Same words are repeated for an poetic effect. So this is an example of repetition. Interrogation: when question is asked not for the sake of getting an answer, but to put a point more effective, just for a sake of rhetorical effect, that becomes an interrogation figure of speech. Example: are you comfortable? And at the end it's very easy to recognize because a question mark is followed after the statement. And this is basically an interrogative sentence, you could say, and this is again for better poetic effect. You are using these rhetorical questions over here. Refer to your textbook, students, now and try to search figure of speech from unit 1, 2, 3, and now we are towards the end of the academic year, maybe unit 4, and search and jot down the examples of interrogation. Jot down the examples of repetition. You could add on it and make your own question bank. Write down the example of repetition. And now let us revise figure of speech. In Clara's Creation, we had already learned alliteration, simile, metaphor, and this time we are learning repetition and interrogation too. Now, only one mother for standard 5th. You could refer this poem and see whether you come across any of these figure of speech which I have mentioned over here. Then you could even move on to your next poem. Not compulsory, you have to stick to one poem. 6th standard students too can try out taking one unit and searching these 5 figure of speech that I have listed out over here. Next is exclamation. Now it is recognized with an exclamatory mark. In this figure of speech, exclamatory form is used to draw greater attention to point rather than a mere bold statement. This is a definition. Exclamatory mark is used. Thank you for listening, students, and being attentive. Now here I haven't given you any example of exclamation because it's the most easiest form of figure of speech, and here I would like my 6th standard students to refer to the English textbooks from unit 1, 2, 3 or voyage 1, 2, 3 and look out for examples that belong to exclamatory statement or exclamation form of figure of speech. I prefer students, in self-study. So I don't make easy work, I make work a little twisted and difficult and challenging. And that's where the actual fun lies. So exclamatory sentence example is not quoted by me. you will be doing it. Thank you for listening once again and being patient. Stay connected with Clara's Creation and refer more videos from Clara's Creation. Thank you. God bless you.